The Industrial Revolution, a new era, begins a long time ago. Most things were made by hand. People used to spin wool into threads using a spinning wheel. They made clothes at home and used simple tools for work. However, things started to change in the 18th century. This special time was called the Industrial Revolution. A new way of making things. The Industrial Revolution was like a giant leap forward in how things were made. Around the 1700s in Great Britain, inventors and thinkers started creating machines that worked much faster than the human hand. The spinning jenny, invented by James Hargreaves, allowed many threads to be spun at once. The power loom, created by Edmund Cartwright, could weave cloth much faster than any person could. Factories began to pop up, and many of them were powered by steam engines, a brilliant invention by James Watt. These engines used steam to run machines and were much more powerful than people or even horses. The big city moved with these new machines. Factories needed lots of workers, but there weren't enough in the small villages, so people started to move to towns and cities in hopes of finding work. Cities grew bigger and busier, and life began to change. Challenges of urban life. Living in these new cities wasn't always easy. Many workers lived in cramped and crowded homes called tenements. Work was hard, with long hours and little pay. Even children had to work in factories, which wasn't safe. But while there were challenges, the Industrial Revolution also sparked new opportunities. People had access to more goods like clothes, shoes, and pots, often at lower prices. With the rise of industry, new jobs were created, and over time, labor laws began to improve working conditions. Innovations and inventions. The Industrial Revolution wasn't just about machines and factories. It was a time of incredible inventions and discoveries. The telegraph, invented during this period, allowed people to send messages over long distances almost instantly. The world felt much more connected. Another important invention was the steam locomotive, which made travel faster and more efficient. Trains could carry goods and people across long distances, connecting different parts of the country and even the world. The world transformed. The Industrial Revolution didn't stay in Britain for long. It spread across the world, reaching Europe, the United States, and beyond. It changed the way people lived, worked, and communicated. Life became more fast-paced, and people began to enjoy luxuries that once seemed out of reach. While the Industrial Revolution brought challenges, it also paved the way for the modern world we know today. It taught us about the power of innovation and how ideas can change the world. Who knows what amazing changes the next great revolution might bring?